that something or someone is in the room. We usually shudder, turn on the light, and seeing the emptiness of the room, we reassure ourselves that it was just a nightmare. But for some, that feeling never goes away. For those who have encountered a creature known as the Rake, sleeping is never the same again. The story goes back to the early 2000s on old internet forums. Different users from different parts of the world began reporting an almost identical experience. They described a creature, thin, almost naked, with skin the color of pale gray. It was taller than an average human, but despite its slender appearance, it displayed unnatural strength. But the most terrifying part of the story was its face, black, soulless eyes, and a wide mouth that seemed designed for screaming. But the only sound that came out was a horrifying whisper. One of the first documented reports came from a student named Brian. He was in his dorm, well past midnight, researching for a project. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw a shadow in the hallway. He thought it was one of his roommates, but when he looked up, he saw it, a creature on all fours, like a giant insect, standing at the end of the hall, staring at him. Brian says, its eyes were black and empty, but I knew it was looking at me. Then, with an impossible and swift movement, it pressed itself against the wall and vanished into the shadows. But Brian's encounter was one of the mildest. The victims report that this creature stands by their beds in the dead of night, just watching. Some wake up feeling suffocated, others find long, slender claw marks on their bodies. One victim recounts, I woke up in the middle of the night because I felt someone pulling my blanket. When I opened my eyes, its face was just inches from mine. I could smell the damp, rotten odor emanating from it. Then I heard its whisper, a voice that echoed directly in my mind. And this whisper, this sound, had no meaning. It was a mixture of a dog's bark, a child's cry, and the static of an old radio. It was not a language any human could understand. But everyone who has heard it says the sound carried a single message, a pure threat. In the following years, unofficial research expanded. The name the Rake was given to it because of its bony appearance, as if woven from twisted twigs. Some believe it is a tormented spirit. Others say it is an interdimensional being that sometimes slips into our world. Stranger still, ancient carvings and medieval manuscripts show images resembling this creature. It's as if the Rake has been with humanity for centuries. But only in the internet age have we been able to share our stories and realize we are not alone. So the next time you jolt awake and feel you are not alone, when you see a shadow in the corner of the room that disappears when you look directly at it, remember, it might just be a dream. But maybe, just maybe, you are one of those whom the Rake has chosen to watch. And if you enjoyed hearing about the creatures that lurk in the shadows, you can be sure this was only the beginning. Welcome to Mistlands. Here, we journey into the depths of abandoned forests, into forgotten old houses, and into the darkest corners of local legends to narrate the unknown horrors for you. So, you want to know what monsters lie in wait in the forests of Japan? Or what secrets are hidden in Victorian mansions? Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. The next story is coming soon, and you'll be the first to hear it. Until then, be wary of the shadows. Thank you for being with us.